Hello everyone. In this training session we will cover the table structure. Let's begin by understanding the process flow. You initiate the process by accessing the table structure screen, where a new record can be created. It is essential to complete all required fields, and once the information is entered, the record must be saved. This marks the completion of the setup. First, ensure the organization is defined. To continue, navigate to the HR Management folder, go to General Setup, and then click on Table Structure to proceed. Select the organization, enter the table name as tax regime, then enter the search key, set match type as range, and key measure type as number. Finally, save the record. Now, let's switch to the system and walk through each step to understand the configuration in action. To start the configuration, this is the login screen. You will enter the username and password, and then click on the Login button. Upon successful login, the home screen will appear with some useful default widgets and charts. To access the screen, navigate to HR Management, then General Setup, and then Table Structure. Let's configure the table structure using the tax regime table. For a detailed explanation of each field and tab, you can refer to the full table structure configuration video covered under the Leave Management Training module. Now click on New Record to begin the configuration. Let's cover the Header tab, focusing on basic information. Select Star Organization for the organization. For table name, enter tax regime. For search key, enter tax regime, which must match the table name exactly. Select range for match type and number for key measure type. Finally, click Save. Now, we move to the Column tab to define columns. After saving the header, the organization and user table fields will auto-populate. For column name, enter tax regime slab. For search key, enter the same, tax regime slab. Then, click Save. To begin defining ranges, navigate back to the Header tab using the Home icon, and then go to the Row tab. Now, define tax slabs based on annual salary using lower and upper ranges. For Row 1, the start date is January 1, 2000, and the end date is December 31, 2099. The lower range is 0.00, and the upper range is 400,000. Finally, click Save. For Row 2, the start date is January 1, 2000, and the end date is December 31, 2099. The lower range is 400,001, and the upper range is 800,000. Finally, click Save. These salary ranges represent different tax slabs and will be referenced during payroll processing. This completes the table structure setup for tax regime. In the next session, we'll see how to use this structure in the table value window to assign actual tax percentages or values. Thank you for attending this session.